Hi everybody, welcome to another edition of James Jam. I'm Jam. This is my jam, and I am all excited today. I am doing a collaboration with Ed from Ed Braun, and I'm so excited about this.
A collaboration or a swap?
Well, it's a collaboration about. Thanks for letting the cat out of the bag before I got a chance to.
Meow!
It's about our swap. So Ed contacted me after I did my video about bags I paid too much for, and I had shown the green mulberry bag that I had.
The enormous biatch?
Yeah, the one that what did you call her? Big Thunder. And he loved it, and he's like, "What do I have that you would trade me so I could have that bag?" And I'm thinking, well, first off, I was super glad that he liked it and that maybe I was going to be able to trade it for something that I would like. And he said, "I have this bag that I'd be willing to trade it to you for." And he kind of told me about it and stuff. And then I said, there was one other bag of his that I was interested in for the trade. So he agreed and we traded. So this is another way to get new bags if you don't have the funds or whatever right away and you're just kind of itching for a new bag. This to me was so perfect though, because there was a bag of his that I wanted that I didn't know that I wanted until I started seeing people have it. And then it was so different than what I thought it was going to be.
FOMO.
And no, it wasn't really like that, though. Not exactly. Like, I didn't want to have it because anybody else had it. Okay, but I'll explain. But so my package arrives, and it's packaged so nicely. He just had it wrapped in a really great box, and then he had it inside some paper, and it said Coach and had a sticker on it. I thought, oh no, did he send me the wrong bags, or did he end up sending a Coach order to my house an accident or something like that? Because neither of the bags are Coach. And no, my right items were inside, but they were just packaged so nicely. So
would you say exquisitely?
Just so nicely.
Okay.
Okay, so the first bag is the bag that I knew he had and I wanted. Okay, and I'll give you the story after I show you the bag. So let me just pull it up here. I want to kind of try to hide it, but okay. So here's what it is. It is a Marc Jacobs bag. And if you know him, you know he had this. The Marc Jacobs and Steven Strauss collaboration bag in the green and brown. And he had gotten this, and I know he got it, I believe when he got it from the Real, and it was new with tags. So if you watch Ed's channel, which you probably do, you've already seen this bag. And if you've seen anybody else's channels with it. Now here's the thing. Originally, when this came out, this was last year, first off, I didn't like the size it was. I always liked the size. Used to be the mini, now it's the small size tote. But after I got my beautiful Wizard of Oz tote here from Winnie, and I used it, I actually really liked it. I don't think that I'd always be an everyday bag girl this size, but it wasn't nearly as awkward as I thought it was going to be, and I actually really enjoyed carrying the bag and found out that this size would work for me as well. So I found that out, and I love green. I love green, and I love green and black together. I have a Challenger, and it's orange and black, and if I hadn't gotten orange and black, I would have gotten the green and black, kind of lime green. But for some reason, on these bags, I did not like the idea of green and black on the bag. I did not like it. So when it came out, I was just like, no, I don't want it, because I thought it was green and black. Well, then people started showing them, and I found out that it was green and brown. And I love the green and brown. But by the time I figured out that I love the green and brown, they were all sold out. I maybe would have pursued looking for one, but then I knew that they were coming out with another drop, and that just happened recently. And they showed the pink and the black. And we know I love fuchsia. We know I love bright pink. But I just something about that bag did not work for me. I thought for sure it would. And then I'm thinking maybe I'll wait around to see if they do like the purple or the blue. And then I found out that it sounds like the pink was going to be the only other drop, that they aren't doing any other drop. Now, if they did the orange, I probably would get that. Even now, if they do it, I would. But I knew in my heart of hearts, this was the one that I wanted. I love the green and brown together. I think it is so, so sharp. And I don't know why it is that I like it so much more than green and black, but I do. He also included here this little like keychain handle thing from Knotted Handmade Goods. So this is really cool, this little thing with it. And then it comes with a removable strap that is adjustable. And then otherwise it's just a nice, here's all the, okay, I didn't see this before. Here's the paperwork for it. And it's like this. It's beautiful. It's got the tag inside. I don't know if you can see the tag. It says Steven Sprouse. So yeah, so she's all mine. I'm just so excited to have this. I can't say that I like this one as much as I love the one from Winnie, but I'm so excited. Like I said, I just thought, I kind of blew it when I didn't get it. And there just was no way that I was going to pay more than retail for the bag. So it was one of the ones that I had to let it go. And then I didn't have to let it go anymore. So I got this. I love this. This is nowhere near as heavy as Big Thunder. And so this will be fun to use, and I just love it. And then he had this. This was the first bag that he told me about. And when he told me what it was, I already figured I would be interested. Because I've been interested in this type of material and bag from Louis Vuitton for a long time. But I've really, really hesitated to ever buy it. And I'll kind of tell you why then as I open it. So it came, he's got the box here, and I think this was just a nice new Louis Vuitton box, because I suspect these probably originally came with brown boxes, but it doesn't matter to me. I just have a nice box for my bag. So, and he did have a repair done on this, so that might be why they give you these awesome dust bags and stuff. But I never knew for sure what style of this to get. And I also was petrified to buy it from just about anywhere because I was too afraid there'd be a smell. And there's not. I got this. I think it's pronounced Ideal Romance bag. But it's just like this shoulder bag. You can carry like that. It has an adjustable strap here that's in this really pretty kind of like dark brownish burgundy leather. It's not removable. And then he had the clasp redone on it. So here's the new clasp. It has a side pocket here, a side pocket here. Well, let me just kind of show you. So here's the side, the back. The other side, the bottom's just a bottom. And it's beautiful. I mean, this is in beautiful condition. Again, he got a new lock for it. And then it's interesting because the top folds over like that. And then it snaps. And then it's just got this huge
cavernous hole.
Yeah. With two slots in the back here. And then it's even got like these. The little ring holder for like keys or whatever you want to hang from there. And, yeah, otherwise it's just a big hole. But, I mean, you could always put, like, your phone, obviously, would fit in here with no problem. Or in here, or inside. And like I said, again, it's so interesting because it snaps up here. But then this whole thing folds over, and then it'll clasp like that. And clasps surprisingly easy for nothing being in the bag. But I wanted something in this kind of canvas material from Louis Vuitton for so long. But again, I'm just afraid, these were made a while ago. I haven't checked the date code on it yet, so I don't know the exact date. But they I was just, I just picture this sitting in somebody's attic and just reeking, and then getting it and then hating it. And so I look on eBay a lot, and I notice that a lot of the Japanese sellers will say there's attic smell or old smell or storage smell. All those to me say no, and I, because of this, purchased this at one point. Thank God it doesn't smell anymore. I had charcoal packets in it for about a year, and now it doesn't smell. So I do really like it, but it's not nice having a bag sitting around for over a year that you can't use, and you don't know if you're ever going to be able to use it. The good thing was this wasn't expensive, and now I think I got a pretty awesome bag. But so I just didn't want to ever pull the trigger on one of these because I just didn't want to have
old person smell.
Right. I didn't. I was too afraid. And then he shows me this, and it's beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful. There's no marks on it. It's just, and then, brand new clasp. And I just think it's stunning. And I really like the style. I don't have anything like it. It's light. I could get an organizer for it. I don't think I will, because I kind of like this just lace and slouchy. I might change the strap a little bit so it's a little bit easier for me to slide on and off, because right now it looks like there's some room here so that you could actually change it quite a bit. So, or carry it like as a top handle, even like with a smaller handle. So I am just super pleased. So now, instead of having a bag that looked beautiful sitting up on my shelf, but that's it, I have two bags that are awesome, and I'll use them both. So I'm just so thrilled. I'm just so thrilled. So I wanted to share that with everybody. And this is a collaboration, so if you want to see Ed's unboxing of my bag, you can watch his channel. I think it worked out really well for him, and it was just so nice to know that there was somebody that was really excited about it, and excited about it because they felt they could use it. And obviously, not obvious. He's a man, so I assume he can carry more than I can carry, and especially since he's used to carrying around babies now all the time. But I just I'm so pleased because it was such a pretty bag, and to think that somebody now is going to have it and use it, just it makes me so happy. And I'm so excited about both of these bags. I know he showed me the Louis Vuitton one and thought probably like that I wasn't going to necessarily be interested in it because I don't have anything like that. But little did he know that I have been watching those forever on the pre-loved market, and just too afraid to pull the trigger on any of them because, again, it just seems like a bag that could really pick up smells really easy. And so I just never did it. I never took a chance. It was a bag that I would have had to have been like at a fashion file or at the Rio in Chicago or something like that, and seen it and held it and smelled it myself before I ever would have spent the money on it, especially how much you paid. Like when I got this one, I think it was $200, $250 maybe. So that's about the most I want to spend on a bag that I don't know if I'd ever be able to use it. And as it turns out, now I can use this one, which she's gorgeous, and now I think I got a steal. But before, when I got it, I didn't know if the smell was coming out, then it didn't feel like such a steal. So these go for, obviously, more than that, quite a bit more actually, and especially in this condition with new clasp and everything. But I'm thrilled. So yeah, go watch Ed's if you haven't already, and subscribe to me if you're not already subscribed. I would really appreciate it. Just trying to grow my channel, and I really like when you leave comments down below. It really helps me get to know everybody a little bit better, and I like to do that, so this is kind of like an exchange. You guys are all my friends, so I like to hear from you. I do put out videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Then those are generally in regards to luxury and contemporary type bags. Every other Thursday, I put out a book related video. And then on either Monday or Tuesday, generally Mondays, I do a bag swap video where I swap from one bag into the next bag. And I'll show you the SLGs that I'm switching. I give a little bit of information about everything, how things wear, how they work, good and bad things about items. And so I'll do that. And I hope it's helpful. I think people seem to like it. And I really like getting the additional information when other people give it. And it's nice because when you think about a bag one way, and then if you haven't used it for a while, and then you use it again, there are things about it that you forgot you loved, and there might be things about it you forgot you didn't like. And so it's nice to be able to have used it and give information about it. So yeah, I hope to find you watching some of my other videos, and I have some really good stuff coming up. I have been buying bags again. I traded that bag, and then I picked up some bags from one place, and then I ordered a bag from another place, and then I ordered a bag from another place. I have some unboxings coming up. Let me just say it. I have some unboxings coming up, and most of them are, all but one, are pretty much like spring summer related bags, because I said I was kind of like in that mode buying. I like to buy for the season. So yeah, those will be up and coming, and I think that's everything I have for you today. If you haven't found me over on Instagram, I'm there as well at James Jam. It's just JAME_S_Jam. And until next time, please do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Thank you so much for watching.
All right, stop. This is no collaboration. This is a bag swap situation. Take heed, because I'm a lyrical poet. Miami's on the scene, in case you didn't know.